Hello, my name is Miss O'Haver, and I just wanted to clear up some confusion that maybe some parents are having about Google Classroom and how to know what all your children are supposed to be getting done in school. I realize that not a lot of you are teachers, so this whole process is probably very new to you and quite challenging. So I'm going to clear some of that up. The first question I get a lot is, well, how do I log in? The first thing you need to do is go to Google. You can Google Google Classroom and it'll pull it up. If you log in as your child, it will pull up all of their classes on the home screen. This is what the home screen looks like for Tori Smith. These are all of the classes she's enrolled in, and this is how she will get to all of her assignments through this e-learning process. Okay. The second thing, we need to go in and see what each individual class has assigned. So Tori has my class first period. So English 7 period 1. We already noticed right away that these are the things that are due this week. So she needs to pay attention to that. Not every teacher puts a due date on their assignment, and if they don't put a due date on their assignment, then it's not going to appear here. But that doesn't mean that they don't have assignments. So it's really important that we click on the class and see what is there. So when you click on a class, you're going to go to the home screen. On my home screen, I have the title of my class and a phone number you guys can contact if you have any questions on anything. This is a number that is textable, so if you have a quick question, text me. I'll get right back with you as soon as I can, as soon as I see it, or as soon as I'm able to answer it. It's probably the easiest and fastest method to contact me. Other teachers are going to have their own preferred methods of contact. Email is always a good option. Sometimes those don't go through to us though. So if they have another way, it just talk to them and see what they prefer. Mine is texting. That's my number right there. The stream. Now, Google Classroom does have a stream, and it will let you know anything that I've posted. I don't like using the stream on Classroom because it's not organized very well, and it's hard to tell what is what when something's due. What I do like to use is the classwork tab. So where do you go to see all of the assignments that have been assigned to your child? The classwork tab. So we click on that, and this lays out everything very nice and neat so you can see what is due when. So this was from March 16th to 20th, the first week of e-learning that we had. You can see on Monday, I had assigned a study island activity, prepositions, identifying prepositions, so on and so forth. There were not due dates on some of those because it was confusing and I didn't want to put a due date on some of those things. Moving up, this is what is upcoming. This is what is due this week in English 7. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, they have an introduction to media bias, and then Thursday they have like a supplemental assignment. One question I get a lot is, well, how do I get to an assignment? What is the process of getting to an assignment? So on Tuesday and Wednesday, we just click on that little tab there. It'll open up the directions. You can read the directions. I've even included a video link of me doing an actual lecture, something that I would do in class for the students of the PowerPoint. If they're not interested in watching the lecture and they simply just want to look at the PowerPoint for the notes, I have copied the PowerPoint here and they can open that up. So all they do to open the PowerPoint is to click it and it will appear on the screen. It won't appear in actual PowerPoint form. It'll just give you the slides. But it's still notes and it's still good and it's still valid. They can use that to help them out. Another thing, we have supplemental notes here for the same assignments. They could open that up, use this to help them with the assignment for that day. Now, if we want to complete the actual assignment, that is going to be what it appears here. It says your work. So how did I get to that? I opened up where it says view assignment here. This is the actual work that Tori needs to complete. So we can click on that. It will open up a new tab with her assignment. We go, identifying media bias in assignment 1. It gives the directions. It has a table here. She is supposed to fill out all 12 of these on the table. And when she is done, she will turn it in. Another question I get a lot is, well, I have my assignment done, but how do I turn it in? So this is actually a very, very simple process. I like the way that Google has done this. There is a turn in button at the top right-hand side of the screen. When she's done, when Tori is done with the assignment, she will hit this turn in button and it will send a message to me saying, hey, Ms. O'Haver, I am done. I am ready for you to grade this. One thing that I noticed has been happening is that students will do the assignment and then they will forget to hit the turn in button, meaning that I don't know that they're finished. And so I don't grade it. And that's, if you're seeing zeros in the grade book in Harmony, that's likely what's happening. If you know your child is doing the assignments and you're still seeing the zeros, make sure they're going in and they're hitting the turn in button. That's probably the error that's happening there. Okay, so this is assignment. She'll turn it in. I will grade it, and then we'll be good to go. So that's how to do my class. Now, let's look at Tori's second period. We can go back to the classes tab, back to everything that she's enrolled in. Period 2, it looks like she has World Geography with Mr. Weiniger here. Again, there's the stream. Again, I don't like to use it. We're going to go to the classwork tab, open that up, and see what we have. It looks like Mr. Weiniger is not putting due dates on his assignments, which is fine, but that just means it is not going to appear on the home screen. Hey, there's something due today. So on April 7th and 8th, looks like he has an e-learning assignment. He has the directions for Tori. He has the notes and everything she needs. We're going to click the view assignment. Now his is a little different than mine. Okay, so what if there's no turn in button? Well, Tori's going to do her assignment on a separate sheet of paper, and she's going to have to attach it here and then mark it as done. Once she's attached her work to this assignment, mark it as done, Mr. Weiniger will grade it, and then she will get to see that grade. Well, how do you see your grades on Google Classroom? Let's go back to Geography and the Classwork tab. So on the Classwork tab, if we scroll up, there is another tab that says View Your Work. If you click the View Your Work tab, it will show every assignment that has been assigned in World Geography. And you can see if it has been graded, if it has been turned in, if it is missing, or if it is late. If it is missing or late, it will appear red here on the side and said to try to grab your attention. Hey, I need to do this. If it's assigned and there's no due date, it will just say assigned. This is stuff that you have time to do. You need to get this done. Okay. There's that. There is another question I get a lot. What if a teacher assigns something that uses an external site? I do this. A lot of teachers are going to use what we call Study Island. That is an external site where kids will have assignments to get done. And then what I also use is Common Lit. Now, I know there are more. I know a lot of teachers use a lot of external sites. So what if that happens? How do I get to those things? So we go to the Classwork tab and we can see on Monday of March 16th, I assigned a Study Island. You can see the material here, but there's no actual assignment linked to this. The students should know how to access Study Island. All they need to do is go to the Study Island website, log in. You want to log in as a school because we are not doing Study Island from home. We are a school, so we're going to log in that. Tori will put in her username and password. I'm going to use Tori's because my screen looks different. So the home screen on Study Island looks like this. It will show all the blue ribbons they've earned. They earned blue ribbons for completing assignments and doing well on them. We can see active assignments here, stuff that they need to get done. And stuff that is in progress, stuff that has not yet been done. If your teacher has assigned something and it is not appearing on active assignments, they can go to the My Classes tab. That's the second one right here. Click on that, and it will open up all of the classes that use Study Island. So for Tori, her classes that use Study Island are English 7 and Math 7. We can look at her assignments in My Class, and it will show everything that she's done, her grades on them, and what she still has yet to get done for these. Okay, that's Study Island. Another website that I like to use, if we go back to the classwork tab, is Common Lit. Now, I haven't assigned a Common Lit one for 7th grade, but I have for English 9. So let me see something. Let's go to one of my English 9 classes and see what Google or Common Lit looks like. Okay, it says Monday, I assigned a Common Lit activity, and it will pop up there. They can click on that. It'll go straight to the link. This might happen. If it does, all you need to do is connect my Google Classroom account to Common Lit. It will connect it. And it'll show all of the assignments that she needs to get done for this. So it has the completed assignments. We did how the internet came to be. And then we have assignments that she needs to do. Right now, there are no assignments that Tori needs to do in Common Lit, but there will be some that she will need to complete later on. And this is how you keep track of that. You can keep track of your performance, your child's performance here, and are all of her classes there. I'm pretty sure I'm the only teacher in 7th grade who uses Common Lit, and I think freshmen too, but I could be wrong on that. Okay, I believe that's all of the questions that I have, but if you have more, please feel free to contact me. Again, my texting number is on Google Classroom. It's right on the title screen for my class. Give me a call, text me. I screen all my calls, just letting you know. So if I don't answer the first time, leave me a message. I will call you back. All right.